Hello and welcome to the Dominion Daily for August 21st, 2026. We've got uh, Nocturne, Prosperity, and Renaissance today. And a couple things we've seen earlier this week. Well, I guess it's just Den of Sin plus the Spirits, which were here yesterday. Anyway, we've got Exorcist, Bishop, and that's it for trashing. Okay, so basically Exorcist, Bishop, really more of a payload card. For draw, we've got Den of Sin, Rabble, Tragic Hero, and then like Wisp and Imp potentially. Ghost can act as additional draw. There's also Citadel to increase that draw. For plus actions, we've got Citadel and Barracks and Ghost. So not a lot of plus actions. We can start a turn, you can potentially, if you have Citadel and Barracks, you can start your turn with like a Rabble or a Tragic Hero that gets double played and draws a bunch of cards. So you don't necessarily need a ton of terminal space on top of that. And then there is also, as I said, Ghost. There's also potential for like double playing a Wisp with Citadel that would give you an extra action, or like an Imp that plays other cards that effectively gives you more actions. So there is some plus actions here, but yeah, you're not gonna be able to play like a ton of terminals. And then for gains, we got plus buy from Tragic Hero. We've got cheap card gaining from Anvil. And that's about it. I mean, Exorcist gains spirits. Not that that's net gains anyway, but yeah. So I think yeah, it looks potentially hard to build too big because of the gain situation. Like if you want to get a bunch of buys, you play Tragic Hero, you trash it, and that one turn you can get several buys, but then it's gonna be hard to like keep doing that. Especially because then you add a bunch of treasures to your deck, and it'll be harder to find. Like if you get another Tragic Hero, it'll be harder to find it. That being said, maybe there's some potential for like one really big or two really big turns with Tragic Hero where you just win the game off of that. That can certainly be a thing with Tragic Hero. Opening wise, do we care about Anvil? Probably not in the early game at the very least. I could see Anvil being a thing that like feeds Exorcist, but realistically, we've got plenty of things to trash. I don't think we're going to need to be looking at that for a long time, if ever. So probably we just take a silver, and then the question is, do we go directly for Exorcist, or do we take like double silver and go for trying to hit 5 or whatever? The bot takes a bishop? Okay. That does change things. I think that makes me more inclined towards the Exorcist. Take another silver. Another silver, I guess. I still think Anvil would probably take a second Exorcist if I could, but still think Anvil doesn't look great. I guess with the bot playing with Bishop, maybe I wouldn't need the second Exorcist anyway. Charlatan. This is probably just Den of Sin, and then we go for... We've got 2 more silvers down there, so we're likely to hit 5 next turn, even if we see Exorcist Estate. What if we see Exorcist double Estate? We still hit 5 so long as we see 1 silver. So yeah, I think I'm taking Den here. Well... Did not account for this possibility. I want to keep the estates to trash to Exorcist, but... we're going to trigger a shuffle. Actually, yeah, I'm going to... Well, we're not... No, we're definitely going to trigger a shuffle. Yeah. We do hit 5. Alright, this is... Well, that's not ideal, but this is fine. We'll get another Den. We'll trigger a shuffle again, and then this turn we'll take something like a Charlatan or whatever. Wow, Citadel. Well, maybe we'll take Citadel. That... Yeah, okay. Sure. I guess I'm not trashing with that. That's actually really annoying. Okay. I guess it's time for Tragic Hero. Yeah, it's gotta be. I guess the question is, do we play both of these dens? Think so? Could just leave the Tragic Hero on top. But would be useful to get the plus by this turn. Just not that excited about trashing it. Oh well. I wonder about getting an anvil now. We could use another exorcist. Another exorcist. Or even a bishop. It is a source of gains. It's just that, like, after getting the exorcist, then there's not like a whole lot more to do with it. I guess we can exercise the anvil itself, though, too. Yeah, alright. Take another Tragic Hero. Do we need barracks? I mean, we're going to want it at some point, but getting another Den might be better. right now. All right, let's get... Do we want Exorcist or do we want Bishop? Like, the terminal space is a concern, and we're not going to buy barracks this turn. We have to skip trashing. The points are pretty small compared to buying colonies, though. I say though, but both of those comments were pointing in the same direction of getting another Exorcist. I'm going to do that. And I guess I'll take another Tragic Hero now. Okay. So if we double play the Imp, you get to play the Tragic Hero. We do have to trash it, but I guess that's fine. We'll just take a Platinum. Can we avoid trashing this other Tragic Hero? Probably not, right? Three, 4, 8. I'm gonna want to buy barracks, I think. I mean, we draw the Platinum, we can afford to replace the Tragic Hero. Yeah, alright. Okay, do we want... do we want to gain anything with this Anvil? I'm gonna buy barracks, I'm gonna buy Tragic Hero, that's gonna cost 11. We have 5. Now, if we just trash the silvers into imps, 5, 8, 12, 13. It would be good to get... It'd be good to get another den. It wouldn't be bad to get like another action card that we can play with the imp. Which I guess could be Bishop at this point. Could be Rabble, Charlatan. That's all terminal, of course, but... No, we're not trashing these coppers. One more silver gets us to 11. Maybe we keep 1 silver. It'd be good to get another Tragic Hero. Need another 5 for that. Which would mean actually only trashing 1 card. That's not too practical. So So I think we're... I think we could probably take a bishop. I guess we should be considering whether bank outperforms platinum. Like right here it would have. Get a bank. Okay. So if we just get Tragic Hero Barracks, then we can afford to trash both of the silvers. If we do that, if we do take a bishop. And I think we get one more imp, and then we go with a wisp. All right, imp, wisp. Um, we want to gain another silver for purposes of turning into a wisp. Probably. Maybe it's just time to buy colony. Okay, we probably should just double play the Tragic Hero. Plan to pick up the last two of those. It's going to take more banks. Exercise. Do we want to exercise the anvil? And how much money are we going to have? 5. Let's say we trash 3 curses. 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, plus 2, 3, 7, 8, so 20. That's a little short of Colony Double Tragic Hero. Hmm. Hmm. The other thing we could do is Bishop and Exorcist, but hmm. Because ideally, I'd like to exercise the Anvil and the Silver and get 2 more Wisps. But double check this. 5, 9, 10, 11, plus 6, 7. That's only 18. Must have done the math wrong somewhere here. Oh, the Bishop gives me a coin. 5, 10, 11, 12, plus 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 19. Hmm. Well, I should Bishop and Exorcist then. And keeping the Anvil gives us a little bit more reach for what that's worth. Just annoying because I can't undo if I like once I choose what the Bishop trashes. And the other thing I could do, I guess, is exercise the Bishop and the Silver. And then we'd have 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 plus 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, no. How is it? Plus 9. 12 plus 9 is 21. This I can undo. So that has that advantage. Okay. I can make sure that I'm not doing the math wrong. So we take another Bishop. And then go... Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. Okay. I think... I wonder if I can win this turn. Got 2 Tragic Heroes. We get up to 4 buys. Get the Anvil for a 5th gain. Not quite. Oh well. If we could draw another Anvil, we could win. Seems unlikely that we'd be able to draw around, though. I'm gonna feel silly if I'm wrong about that. I'm not wrong about that. Oh, the bishop. Well, fine, whatever. All right, at this point, we're not getting more buys. Does it make more sense to take the platinum because it's a better bishop target? It's like it's enough to hit colony if that's what we end up wanting to do. Oh, we could take a curse. Wait, surely that's winning. 4 buys. Yeah. Oh my god. Amazing. Yeah. That I didn't even register with me. We had so many banks. um I guess I should have gotten a third exorcist instead of that bishop. Or something. I don't know. Or earlier I should have something like that. Um like I still had lots of stuff to trash. I mean, we did have lots of wisps to draw the cheap stuff, so there's something to be said for like having it around, but what a weird game. Um was it correct to ignore Charlatan? It seemed that way. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.